Hi everyone, my name is Katy. Thank you for being here with me today. So this is week 2 of our Gentle January series. So we're going to do a practice today that's going to incorporate some supine, so on your back, some seated poses, and some kneeling poses, okay? Because those are the first 14 poses we've learned so far. If you're following along, if you're not following along, don't worry, you can still do this practice, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. So we are going to let's start in Sukhasana, okay? So one of our seated poses we learned. And to do that, just come to it cross-legged. And then it's always nice if you have a towel or a blanket, if you feel like your back's kind of round and down, just to sit up on something, even a block, okay? So take that option if you want. And if you feel like it's a little too tight on your knees, you know, just bring your legs a little bit more in front of you, okay? Just get really comfy. You're gonna get really tall here. Shoulders go down your back. Just bring your chin back a little bit so your ears are over your shoulders. And just let your breath be natural. And just start to notice how your body feels. Start to notice how you feel, how your mood is, or if there's anything that's coming to you now, just acknowledge it, say hi. You don't have to do anything with it right now, okay? When you're ready, just start to softly blink your eyes open if they were closed. I'm going to bring our palms together at our heart center in Anjali Mudra, our prayer pose. Tuck your chin down. If you want to set your intention for your practice today, you can. If you're looking for an intention, I can suggest kindness, kindness towards others, kindness towards yourself, especially kindness to yourself while you're on the mat, practicing, learning something new, being patient with yourself. And then let's go ahead and change the cross of our feet. So whatever foot was in the front, bring it back. We're going to take your right hand, land it to your side, take your left hand out to your side, palm facing up. And we're just going to sweep our left arm up so it goes by our ear. Okay. We're going to do a couple things over here. Let's press into our left hip, press it down, and then we're going to rotate our heart center just a little bit towards the sky. Okay. Reach and extend through your left hand. Okay. Kind of notice the more you press into your left hip, the more you're going to get into that side stretch, okay? And then we're going to slowly sweep our left hand down. Right arm, flip your palm to the sky. Reach your hand up. Again, let's get that rotation in our heart center to the sky. Right arm goes by right ear. Look up under your arm. Press into your right hip. Reach through your fingertips. We're almost like this energy is shooting out from your elbow to your fingertips, okay? And then we're going to sweep our hand down. Okay, let's come to wide-legged. So just And again, if you feel like you're needing the blanket or towel underneath you, please do so, okay? So just take your feet as wide as you can in a seated position here. All right, we're gonna get really tall on our back, okay? So back is straight. We're just going to walk ourselves forward as far as we go, where we naturally stop, all right? Reach here, keeping our back straight. You can flex your toes so your toes are pointing towards your shins. Then let's come up onto our fingertips, little cupcake fingers. This is really helpful if you have carpal tunnel syndrome. It distributes the weight more towards your fingertips versus all going into your little carpal tunnel that has your nerve that runs through it, okay? And then we're just gonna walk ourselves back up to seated, okay? And then we're gonna make our way to kneeling or tabletop. So we're gonna come all the way around, come to tabletop. So to do tabletop, just check that your wrists are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. And then you're pressing into the shoelace part of your feet, okay? Again, fingertips spread wide. Bring your pointer fingers parallel and bring your thumb in a little bit closer to your pointer finger, okay? Press the mat away. Low belly is in towards your spine. Gaze is forward. From here, we're going to extend your right leg back and start to press through your right heel. Feeling the stretch in the back of your calf and in your hamstring. Try to bring your right hip back level with your left. And then let's bring it back. We're going to extend your right foot back again, and then this time we're going to lift it up. Point your toes to the mat, and then we're going to extend your left hand forward. Take your palm, face it down first, and then pull your shoulder back a little bit. And then you can flip your palm so it's sideways now, like you're shaking someone's hand, okay? Lift here, press the mat away with your right hand. Gaze past the front edge of your mat. And then we're going to gently land it down. Go ahead and pick up your, let's do this first. Bring your right hand to the small of your back, so your low back, and then pick up your right foot and land it. We're going to come to our low lunge pose. You might want to tuck your left toes and walk your knee down if that's more comfortable, or you can be on your blanket too. Sometimes that's nice. All right. So here, let's stay really low over our thigh, and we're just going to pick our hands up, get that hover, feel that weight shift to our front foot, and then we're going to rise up. Just check that your knee is over your ankle or behind it. Just don't want to go past it. Pull your right hip crease back, your left hip crease goes forward. Your hands can go to your heart center. Low belly goes back and tailbones pointing to the ground, okay? Reach your arms up. Walk your shoulder blades down. Imagine you have a beach ball. And we're going to sweep our hands down. Land your fingertips. And we're just going to bring our bum back towards our heel. Keep your right foot glued to the mat, and then we're just going to walk our hands back, about at our knee, and then we'll roll up onto our heel. From here, grab onto your toes with your right hand, just a nice friendly tug. Nothing forceful. And then we're going to walk our way back. Go ahead and bring it back to tabletop. And we're going to take our right hand, put it on the back of our head, your elbows pointing straight down. And we're going to reach our elbow up to the sky. And then we're going to point our elbow to the ground again. And then start to bring your right hand behind your left. And we're just going to land all the way down onto our right shoulder and right ear. From here, let's just finger walk our left hand up. Nice upper body twist here. Again, we can take our cupcake fingers if that feels okay. And then let's drag your hand back, press yourself up. And we'll do our flow on the other side. Okay. So extend your left foot back, press. Reach and press here. Take advantage of this stretch, okay? Bring yourself back up. Bring your left knee back so you're in tabletop. Extend your left leg back. Lift up your left leg. Toes point to the ground. Low belly's in, and your hips are the same height on each side, okay? Now this time your right arm's going to extend forward. Palm to the ground. Pull your shoulder back a little. Press the mat away. And then flip your palm so like you're shaking someone's hand. Breathe here. Find your breath. Look past the short end of your mat. And then we'll bring everything back. Take your left hand to your low back. Pick up your left leg. Bring your left hand back. Tuck your right toes. Walk your right knee down just a tiny bit. And we'll set up for our low lunge on this side. So stay low, lift your hands, feel the weight shift, and then we'll come up. Sink in here. Remember to pull your left hip back. Right hip goes forward, okay? Low belly's in, tailbone's down. So we got a lot of directions going on. We're doing one hip back, one hip forward. Belly's in, tailbone's down, okay? And bring your shoulders over your ears, do our chin tuck. Arms go up, and then walk your shoulder blades down your back a little bit. Breathe here, find your breath. And then let's gently sweep our hands down. And we're going to bring our bum back. Keep your left foot glued to the mat. Walk your hands back to your knees and then roll onto your heel. From here, we can grab onto our toes and give ourselves a nice stretch. Try to keep your back straight here. It's very easy to kind of go like this. Let's just extend our back straight, look forward, heart is open. And we'll walk ourselves forward. Bring your left leg back. Come back to your tabletop. The left hand's going to go to the back of your head, and we're going to reach our elbow up. Look up under. And then we're going to bring our elbow so it's facing the ground. Bring it behind our right hand and land all the way down onto your left side. And then here we can crawl your right hand up. And then we can press ourselves back up here. All right. Let's bring our toes together. Take your knees to the edge of your mat, and we're going to press back to child's pose. Really get into our hip flexors here. Just walk your hands forward. Rest your forehead on the mat. If you don't like to do it wide-legged, you can always bring your knees together and just fold over that way too, okay? So your thighs are parallel to each other. So play with it. See what you like the best. From here, we're going to walk both our hands to the right. And then just pick up your left hand and cross your left wrist over your right. And we're going to press into our left hip like we did seated, okay? Another side body stretch. And then let's walk our hands back to center, reach up again. Let's come onto our tippy fingers. And then we're going to walk our hands to the left. From here, across your right wrist, over your left, press into your right hip. And then we're going to just walk ourselves forward on our arms until we come to our belly. And then we're just going to flip ourselves around, okay, onto your back. So come all the way down to your back. And then we're going to bend your knees so your feet are flat on the floor, your heels are towards your bum. Press your head into the mat and walk your shoulder blades down a little bit. Get that space between your ears and your shoulders. And we're going to extend your right leg to the sky. Flex your toes so your toes point to your shin. And then get your peace fingers ready. Grab onto your big toe and we're going to extend and stretch here. Really press through your heel. From there, start to bend your right knee to the outside of your right elbow and grab the inside back of your right heel. Come into half happy baby here. Again, a nice deep hip stretch. And then we're going to cross. Let's stay there a couple more breaths actually. That wasn't long enough. All right, now we can cross our right ankle behind our left knee. Pick up your left leg. And then here we're going to flex both our toes again. So toes point to shins. Your left knee is making a 90-degree angle from your hip to your knee and your knee to your ankle, okay? And we're just going to bring our arms above us and find our elbows, okay? Let your arms rest above your head and behind you, and then just start to press your right leg in with your left, okay? Another deep hip stretch. And from there, we're just going to, you can bring your arms up if you need some stability. We're going to start to land our right foot all the way down on our left side. So it goes to the ground. Your arms come up at shoulder height, okay? T arms. And then we're going to look over our right fingertips. And then let's bring everything back up, and we're going to unwind, bend our knees in towards our chest, grab onto the back of your thighs and pull it in. And then let's do the other side. So let your right foot land down to the ground. We're going to extend your left foot to the sky, press through your heel, flex your toes. And then you can get your peace fingers ready on your left side and then extend and feel that stretch in your hamstrings and the back of your calves, okay? And then when you're ready, start to reach, bend your leg in, reach for the inside back of your left heel. Press it out here. Happy, half happy baby. And then we're going to cross your ankle right behind your right knee as you lift your right leg. Again, flex all your toes. Toes point to shins on both sides. Okay. Find your opposite elbows. Bring your arms above your head. And then start to press your left leg in with your right. Feel that in your left hip. And then we're going to start to land your left leg all the way down to the right. You can bring your arms down for support here. Just let it completely land flat. Bring your arms to T-arms, and then we're going to look to the left. Let's pull everything to center. Unwind, and we're going to grab again to the back of our thighs. Give ourselves a hug. And then let's extend out for Savasana. So extend your toes out, bring your arms at 45. Again, press your head in the mat. Walk your shoulder blades down. Oh, deep breath in, exhale it out. And just let everything get really heavy and kind of melt into your mat, okay? When you're ready, just start to wiggle your fingers a little bit, point your toes, and just start to roll around your wrists. So make a fist and make some wrist circles. And circle your ankles. And let's bend your knees in again. We're going to hug our knees to our chest. And then we're going to roll to the side, and let's pause here. Pause here to honor our breath, honor our body, and honor ourselves for showing up for the practice. Ready? Press your hand in the mat. Bring yourself up to back to our Sukhasana, back where we started. It's an honor to share this time and space with you. May you be okay, may you be healthy, may you be free from suffering. May you know kindness, may you know peace, may you know love. Namaste.